UFC 231 fight picks. Claudia Gadelha versus Nina Ansaroff. Nina Ansaroff is on one hell of a damn win streak right now. Nina has managed to string 3 wins together. After Nina Ansaroff's loss to Justine Kish, she was ready to retire, actually. She said that she was ready to retire. At that time, her record was 6-5. She's managed to get her record up to 9-5. That's pretty stand up right there. I really like that. She's 3-2 in the UFC. Not a bad record. Not a bad record at all. And then I also just feel like she has, Nina Ansaroff, it's not that she's getting more powerful. It's not that she's getting more, it doesn't feel like she's adding much to her arsenal. What it seems like is happening with Nina Ansaroff is that her fight IQ is escalating. She has truly developed her fight IQ. Her eye is better. Literally, her eyes are better. That's the one thing that I noticed with her. She's taking direction really well, and her eyes are just a lot better. Nina Ansaroff could have lost that fight against Randa Marcos in the first round when she was just, I don't know how she was fighting, but she came back to get the win. So this fight here, though, against Claudia Gadelha, typically this would be food for Gadelha. Gadelha would look at this fight matchup against Nina Ansaroff like lunch. She would be looking at that shit like lunch. And normally, this is not a fight that Claudia loses. We'll just show you, Claudia has only lost to Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Jessica Andrade. In the UFC, Claudia Gadelha's record is gotten it looks a little strange now that I think about it, but she's 5-3 in the UFC. She's 16-3 altogether. The thing is, Claudia Gadelha recently, she's been looking a little bit lackluster in some of her fights. And also what we've been worried about with her, like her gas tank. Claudia Gadelha could have been a champion if she didn't have such a bad gas tank. There are certain parts of the first fight that she was winning. She really was winning the first part of the fight with Joanna Jędrzejczyk, but then she just gassed. Same thing with Jessica Andrade. She damn near almost lost to Carla Esparza because of the same thing. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think that Nina Ansaroff at this point is too smart to lose to what Claudia Gadelha is bringing to the table. Claudia Gadelha is not training the same way that she used to be training when she was back at Novo União. She is not training that same way. I don't think that she gave Novo União long enough of a time. She didn't give them long enough to develop her into a champion. I thought she should have stayed with them a little bit longer. I know that their camp is notorious for being brutal camps, and they're like, but the thing is, you don't always want to work out in a gym that looks like ATT, that looks like the UFC PI, where it's all comfort all the time. The air is conditioned, the water is cold and filtered. You know what I mean? They've got a beauty room or a relaxation room for you to go and maybe get a massage. And sometimes you don't need all of that comfort. You need to put yourself in strenuous situations. Pressure makes diamonds. Remember that. When you put yourself into too many comfortable situations, that's exactly what the outcome is going to be. Comfort. You will be comfortable right where you are. Your mind won't want to think outside of the box. It won't want to think, how in the hell am I going to get out of here? That's what struggle is. Whenever you're struggling, you're like, okay, let me devise the best plan to stop struggling. But every once in a while, you have to put your mind back underneath that same type of pressure. And I think that Claudia Gadelha is just chilling in the sun a little bit too much right now in the comfort. Nina Ansaroff is giving me a very smart fighter. She's been a very smart fighter. I think that she's going to use that calf kick. She's going to kick Gadelha's damn foot off, just right at the calf, chop that leg off. And once Claudia Gadelha only has one leg and she has no gas, Nina Ansaroff will probably go in the third round and just not show out necessarily, but just up her offense and win a decision. I think she's going to win a decision. I got Nina Ansaroff by decision. Anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Leave your fight picks in the comment section.